Alright guys, with this project out of the way, it's time to move on to a new project, and this project is going to be for all those guys that own a GoPro camera and have a very heavy trailer, whether it be a dump trailer, car trailer, enclosed trailer, flat trailer, it doesn't matter. This DIY is for you guys. So here we go. Alright guys, so here are the materials that you're going to need for this project. You're going to need some 5-minute epoxy, 1/4 by 20 by 1/2 inch bolt, a fender washer, and as you just seen, some magnets. These magnets are actually out of a hard drive of a computer, but you can go to any local hardware store and pick those up. And then you're going to need some kind of soft material, as well as a tripod adapter for a GoPro. This is for a GoPro mount, guys. And then something to put your resin in while it hardens. Alright guys, the next item that you're going to need for this project, it is optional, but if you have one, this is the best way to do it, and that's going to be a welder. So at this time, we'll throw the welding helmet on, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick the 1/4 20 bolt in the ground clamp and set it up on the workbench, get it situated, make sure that it's fairly level. And then we're going to stick that washer on top of there and make sure that that is level as well. And then we're going to go ahead and put a little weld on there. The next step is we're going to take that little hump off of that bottom side. So now that we have that 1/4 20 welded to that fender washer and ground down flat, that's what it should look like. The next step is going to be to put your magnets in some kind of order on that washer. And I try to look at this side here just to make sure that they are all pretty equal looking. All right. So there you have it. All of your magnets are on there. They're all pretty equal looking. Now on to the next step. Alright guys, so it's been sitting here for about a half hour now, and what we want to do is we want to get it up out of there before it gets too hard. So basically I just laid this piece of steel underneath of it so the magnets would pull it down flat and I'd have a nice flat surface and not a bubbled up surface like the Pringles can lid would be. So right now we're just going to try to break that magnet loose from the metal, and that's going to be a task. Wow. I may have used too many magnets. That bad boy is gonna stick like you know what. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we are going to work that Pringle can lid off of the epoxy, and that's pretty easy to do. Just got to get it started and work it on around. There you go. So we got the Pringles can lid. That's ready for another mold. This has a nice flat surface, a little bit of air, that's not going to matter. So now we're going to take this over to the grinder, and we're going to grind that off even with the edge of the magnets or the washer. So that's our next step. All right, so there you have it. Basically, we just wanted to bring it around the edges of this and smooth it off a little bit with the wire wheels, just so there's no sharp edges. We'll get some of the dust off of it with a paper towel. There's some dust up here. And now we go to our next step.